Yeah, Freezer's not usually attacked, which is weird because it is literally a wall that gets you straight into sight.
5 seconds remaining.
Whereas if you go bakery, you have to open buff walls that do get you into sight,
Attackers
but
are
you've got
moving
to
out
take
to locate a
bakery.
bomb
There's
and
to
defuse it.
rotate into that little room, which I never know how it's called. Um, People potentially coming from red stairs. You've got a line of sight as well onto well that wall near bakery from upstairs. So it is like a murder kind of place.
Nomad getting out some air jabs right away. And getting the drone in as the box heads up to the roof once again. Gonna start with a little bit of roam clear here.
You've got to clear that top floor. It's what usually a lot of people don't do, especially in ranked, and it is important because if you have someone there, they can stay the whole round and then just come back and bite you in the ass.
Right, and it looks like we do have somebody playing up here. Is that Malusi? Ooh, Cry gets a pick on the yellow stairs. Franklin goes down just like that. And Malusi's out of there. And they now have full control of top floor. And they are going to start working their way down. Cry finds another one. Cry just walking down white, getting kill after kill. That's 2 of their roamers down.
Ooh, we didn't check the that's the thing, we didn't drone out that. That's exactly what I thought.
Skyline getting a kill there for the defense.
There is still a player in trains which has not been droned out, and that is problematic.
It's true, there is a drone going through there right now though, and it does see them. And they're able to get another kill even though they have been spotted. The box trying to snuff out Skyline. Once again, a triple kill from Skyline. Finds a third one. Skyline able to pick up 3 kills on the last offensive round. Helping them to get their first point on the board. Skyline with a 4th kill. They are still trying to flush Skyline out of this position. Cries the last one. And they are able to get the down on them finally. But not until after they take 4 of the attackers out.
Yeah, it's been misdroned exactly. There was a banging start with a 5v3. Well, we've cleared that top floor in a, well, timely manner, really. And then we just forgot about train. And I was talking about that. Is that line of sight that you've got from under, and he was probably holding that. And we lost first the Nomad because of lack of droning, and then 2 players went one by one on their own.
Yeah, 6
You
seconds
need a
left.
coordinated push.
They're gonna have to walk in here against these 2 defenders. Able to get 1, but Bonsai finishes off Cry. You see, 1 dominant player on both teams. Cry getting 4 kills that round. Skyline getting 4 kills for the defense. And so they really just need their teammates to step up a little bit and assist them.
Yeah, it's clearly lack of information for the box in this round specifically, and Skyline is just playing it perfectly. So I'm not being droned. I may as well just get as many kills as I can, and he's doing the job. He's a roamer, and he's taking 4 of them out.
Yeah, great round there to tie it up.
Going back, reading and fireplace this time.
Uh-oh.
Which was won
It
by
looks like
the
we
box
got a connection error.
in the first round.
Okay, we are going to have to take a quick pause. For some reason, it has shoved us out of the custom. So
Yeah.
we will have to rebuild it real quick. UB went too long without giving us any issues, so they had to throw one at me today for the last game of the weekend. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Yes, I can. Yeah, no, I lost you for like a few seconds. That's why I'm wondering, is the game still going on or did it stop? Apparently it's still going. Is what they're saying. Apparently it's still on for them. The players are telling me. Yeah, so if you leave the game and restart, I think it'll tell you that you can rejoin the party, the game. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright, we are back. I was able to reconnect back into the game, so the game did continue, and it looks like we come back in with the diffuser going down and getting successfully planted to Nero with less than a quarter of their health left in a 1v2 with the diffuser planted. They do not have a rotate out of there. Ooh, Clash is going to spot them, and Kalex takes them out. And we're going to see the diffuser disabled, and that is going to be another defensive round win for Activity.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we didn't get to see what went down there, but it looks like Kalex did get a 4K on the round
Defenders win.
with the Aruni.
Rooney. What objective was on?
That was Fireplace Reading. So they were
reading,
just
yeah.
finishing up the round that we had
The
started
round was
entering.
started. Yeah, yeah.
So the round must have gone down to the wire there with the last second plant going down. Not much Tenero could do with such little health in a 1v2, especially going against the Clash. Clash could just walk right up to their face while Kalex gets around. Round 6 now, final round before the switch.
Attackers need to
And
locate
Stip,
and
do
defuse
you
as many bombs as they
feel
can.
like this is a pretty standard points right here? 2-3. Do you think they'll go in 3-3?
I do think it'll go to 3-3. You need a reaction from the box. But the dynamic seems to be on Activity's side. So who knows? I would see a 3-3, but a 4-2 would be an extremely good operation from Activity, which they'll be looking for. My stream seems to have crashed. If you try and reshare.
Okay. Oh, right. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no
you
worries.
didn't get to see any of that. Well, hopefully my casting was good enough to give you all the visuals.
I lost about
that
10
you needed.
seconds.
Okay, there we go. giving Stip a view of actually what's going on so they can really cast with me. Okay, just a little bit disoriented, but we're gonna switch to the attackers. So, we've seen the box attack this site twice now, and both times they seem to have control at the beginning of the round, but somehow aren't able to follow through and get the round done.
Nomad dying a bit too early every time. Not sure where she was on the map, and we'll have a look. That piano take is good, but they need to know what to do with it.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing very patient this time around. Nomad staying up on the roof. No one holding any repels here. Some utility going in. One minute down so far in the round. It looks like Clippy's going to come up and get a hold on the east side. Since they are still alive, they are going to be able to put the air jabs this time, and there goes the air jabs. And
Could be a fight between Frankline and...
Here comes the push into Piano. They've been successful at taking Piano every time so far, but it hasn't really helped out. It looks like Jaeger's playing it this time. It also looks like a Rooney in Freezer is going to have an angle on Piano, and that's going to make it harder to get in there and take it. Franklin able to take out Sledge on that east side. Not sure if that was a run out or just a peek out the window there, but...
Just a peek out, I think. From what I can see, a peek out from White Stairs out the window.
It's a solid kill for them.
Yeah, because that's a few nades gone as well.
Matt Malusi holding in bathroom, or in, excuse me, freezers, causing a lot of issues for them, trying to take Piano this time. They do have the deployable shield out next to bathroom, but still a very strong hold. Cry trying to catch someone on the peak, and Pokos is able to get one. Flippy. Three different defenders go down there. Putting it down to a 3v2. Once again, we see the box with the advantage on this site. And they are going to have to get the diffuser down. Maestro's in the smoke! In front of Ace with the diffuser. 2 seconds left. They're not going to be able to get control. Oh my god! Flippy! The very last second. Maestro peeks their head up there. And that is exactly what Plippy needs. Immediate headshot in the very final second to tie up the game.
What they needed. And it was, all he had to do is stay hidden, and I don't know if he thought that Plippy was going to come around and get him, and that he had to get up to try and contest, but it's not lucky, but it's such a long shot from Plippy that ends up... Well, it's the only thing he could do.
Yeah, Plippy just sending bullets down that way, hoping to connect with something, and Maestro's head just comes out the tiniest bit, and the connection is made, and the round is won for the attackers there.
Yeah. What about Maestro and his massive backpack just being hidden in the smoke in the middle of the site?
Oh my god, that was incredible. Switching to that camera and just seeing him just lurking right in the middle in the smoke, getting the kill on the Ace. Ace has no clue they were there. What a finish to the first half of the game. So we're going to see activity attacking now. And it looks like they're bringing in Buck for the soft breach and Yana
5 seconds left before insertion.
instead of the Sledge, which the box went for on their attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if the Buck's gonna open these arches and then go down, play the verticality. I don't know, because Sophia's got 3 breach charges as well, so she could take care realistically of the hatches and keep a a surf breach. Yana with the nades is clearly replacing the nades that you lose on a sledge. And we've got quite a few flashes, 6 flashes to smokes to deny, I guess, these Jaegers, but there's also oh my.
It looks like Franklin did pop those hatchets open and is now
Attackers have
holding
located a bomb.
a very risky peek here with the skylight instead of going and opening up anything more.
A bomb has been located.
And activity has split up here. Players on the west side. Repel. Everyone just kind of holding positions, waiting for someone to make a move.
Yeah, they're taking slightly more time than the box to
Clippy
make
goes
a move.
down to the Goyo shield.
Oof. That's a good pick.
There must have been a frag grenade from the Yana, like you mentioned, and connects and takes out the box defender there, and that's gonna open up piano for them. Once I
was able to connect.
find damage, yeah. Couple of bullets there hitting Maestro. Bonsai really disrupting this defensive team all on their own here, and the rest of the activity players are starting to push in top red.
Yeah, but they've got no idea that Krikri's downstairs with a C4.
Bonsai finds a second kill there on Cry.
Exactly.
Another defender down. Maestro gets killed. Tenero able to get one, but it's not enough. The attackers finish off the box and win their first attacking round.
Really took their time, but it was, yeah.
Getting the kill
They really
there with the Goyo shield was just so huge for them, like pushing in on that site.
Well, that's the problem with Goyo shield, is that it helps. Well, first you can see through it, just like any other shield now, which was not the case when it first came out. But yeah, you can delay the attacking team, but if you're right behind it,
Attackers need to locate
it can be used against you as well, and that's the beauty, I guess, of the operator, is that it's a double everything or nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, I
It's all or
believe
none.
on Playday 1, you brought up that same exact point. There was a Goyo shield in that exact position there in piano, and you said that that could work against the defenders, and now on Playday 3, you see it actually happen. The Goyo shield blows, and a defender goes down because of it.
Here you go, I'm just a visionary, that's all. Or maybe just
Oracle.
have discovered the location of
yeah,
a
the
bomb.
Oracle.
10
Or maybe
seconds
just
to go.
too much personal experience is
5 seconds
traumatizing.
left.
It looks like Freezer Hatch has been reinforced, but they're shotgunning out the breach into Freezer. Are they going to leave that open? And choosing not to bring Goyo this time is probably for the best. Putting down some regular deployable shields.
Yeah, a bit of PTSD from last round.
Flippy taking some early damage there behind bar. That is going to be a spot they're going to want to stay in. They do find someone, but they go down, rotating out.
Yeah, turning around, you never turn around from an exposed
Yeah,
bay.
turning around and going for the reload at the same time.
Yeah, it's whilst going through a door, it's not even a rotate. Yeah, just too much pressure there for Flippy, and they have to surrender the bakery.
Bomb located by attackers.
Box there with a strong presence on the east side with Freezer, and Activity just choose to ignore that altogether, and they're able to get some walls open here. It looks like Tenero was able to get a pick, possibly through one of those openings.
Dangerous. Face checks.
And there's a flash grenade with the grenade there. A little bit of damage on Cry.
Yeah, not too much. Not as little. I would have expected a bit more.
These defenders have left the site very open. And Bonsai finds another one. Ooh, Cry coming up. Now Bonsai there, putting it down to a 2v3.
Reloading.
Now there's a minute left in the round. There's still lots of time, and there are so many openings into the site. So these attackers could get creative here, but it looks like instead they're just gonna walk right in. Skyline comes right into sight, gets the kill there. Oh, tries to get a second one. Slightly off on the crosshair placement, and Leo through the smoke.
Through the smoke, yeah.
Makes the play there. Something about Maestros in smoke this time around. Making some big plays. Panda only taking a little bit of damage. Ooh, hits the Legion Mine.
Just taking everything. He's taking the smoke. He had to move from it. Takes a Legion Mine. It's not like he can take it out. It's out in the blue.
Oh, and he's getting red pinged off of cam, so they knew exactly where they were. Not a whole lot they could do there.
But yeah, good defensive round from what used to be a very open area.
Yeah.
Ended up working for them. It's mostly that rotate. As soon as they opened that wall, there was that rotate, and that's how they cut the Jaeger rotating.
Yeah.
Because he had no idea.
I think Activity's downfall there was they really committed to Bakery and never ended up leaving it throughout that entire round, pushing every player through that direction. I feel like they could have gotten a little bit more creative there.
4-4, we go back to where it all started, Fireplace. The new lineup, and I do see Ace quite a lot nowadays. Do you think he's becoming the default hard breacher?
Absolutely.
Bearing in mind that he's going to receive a Claymore as well in the next patch.
Wow.
Yeah, which makes him 100 times more attractive. And Thermite is going to lose its Claymore.
It's unfortunate because Thermite was my first main in this game, and I still love Thermite, but just not as useful, especially when you have Ace with the ranged hard breach and Habana with the ranged hard breach, who can also now change the number of pellets used. So there's just so many other options that are better than Thermite, and there's the hard breach tool, which a lot of different operators have, and Thermite's kind of just getting swept under the rug.
He is. He's got a good primary still, but it's not enough in terms of utility and what he's bringing. If you want a good gun, you'll take an Ash, because she's fast and has got a good gun and a nice utility. Thermite can be replaced despite his good primary.
Yeah. Okay, going for the roam clear up on top floor to start. 1 minute so far into the round, and most of the activity players still up on the roof. Looks like Bonsai has headed into the floor. Hopefully they have droned it enough. It looks like there is some box presence on the east side.
Taking that high ground as well. Well, it's not much of a high ground, but it still is. That means because if a defender peeks, it'll be shooting at head level with the crosshair.
There's the Yana drone, baiting out the Jaeger there. Getting some intel, Kalex takes out Jaeger. One of the roamers. Looks like there are 2 more box players still up above, and the drones come out once again. Activity really taking their time. Flippy's gonna have to drop back down, but Leo is still on white stairs. Yeah, not anymore. Skyline getting the kill there. Flippy coming back up white stairs. Takes out Skyline 3v3. Someone hits an air jab, and it looks like Tenero was trying to come up, and they're going to have to back off. Ace keeping an eye on the flank. Pretty good control, and it looks like some vertical play is going to be opened up here with all of the breaching charges that were brought, as well as the skeleton key from Franklin.
Yeah, there's not much though, is there? They know there's the rotate, but there's not much they can get from it.
15 seconds remaining.
Panda getting a kill on the way down. Attackers pushing into sight.
10 seconds
They're going to have to go for a plant, and it looks like Panda's putting it down, but his teammates are dropping left and right. He's now in a 2v1. Poco's with the 3rd pick and the 4th pick there to finish off the round.
The Bucks take the advantage.
Disable there.
Diffuser disabled by defenders. Bomb defusing attempt failed.
Yet,
Defenders
fuse
win.
destroyed.
Very evenly balanced teams right here.
There you go, you were asking for it.
That's what I've been waiting for all weekend. We've seen such one-sided games. 3 of the best of 2s, all 3 of the best of 2s that I've seen so far on Playday 3 have all been decided 2-0, no overtimes. We saw our first flawless game today with Shori with a 7-0 win on Clubhouse, and I've just been really wanting a close, good matchup, and it looks like we found it here with the box versus activity.
5-4, there's still a few rounds to go, but
Defenders, protect your bombs.
it could be well going into overtime this game.
Love me some overtime play. We see Goyo coming out again. Up on the 3rd floor. I guess those extra shields are just too good to pass up, but we'll probably see them playing further back off of that, and hopefully with maybe some ADSs there from Clippy to stop the grenade from coming through again. Show getting a cam up in Piano.
5 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, piano is kind of that pivotal space that you really want to take control of, because it gets you that control on the bathroom, which is usually linked to the rest of the objective, the site.
Yeah, I'm loving seeing those walls opened up in freezer and bathroom with the Aruni gate for the distorted vision, and then they're able to just walk back and forth between those 2 rooms and hold piano very well. No one playing immediately on that Goyo shield this time.
Bomb located by attackers. Deploying drone.
And the droning takes a bit more time, I feel, on Activity East side, but they've got, I guess they're winning more gunfights, so it makes up for the lack maybe of info, for the time lost.
Ooh, speaking of winning the gunfights, Panda takes out Goyo. And Activity's still playing this very patient, but they're going to start coming into Piano now. Sophia makes short work of the Maestro cam. Like
I'm waiting for the...
Ooh, still playing, still holding it out, and able to find the kill on Skyline. Attackers are pushing in, 1 minute left. And a grenade kill from Bonsai. Bonsai picking up plenty of kills on the Yana. They've got the intel, someone's playing top white. Able to come on into Freezer now. It's all up to Cry on defense in a 1v4. I think we're going to see Diffuser start going down. There it is, Cry playing very far off site here. It looks like that Diffuse is going to be successful.
Activating diffuser.
And taken out right away. Just looking at the wrong angle, coming up white stairs there. Not a whole lot they could do in the first place, but not able to take out any of these attackers on the way.
Yeah, and diffuser's been planted. Oh, I forgot to put the flawless round. And we go into a 5-5. Going back to the kitchen. It's really tight. And yeah, I don't know how to describe that round. Really, from what we saw, is we had control on activities side throughout the whole round, and the roaming from downstairs had literally no
Attackers need to
impact
locate and defuse as many bombs
on
as
the
they
game. We just decided to forget that there was people under. There was the nomads were there, the air jabs, and we just won our gunfights. That's what it's all about, winning gunfights during this game.
Bomb located by attackers.
Wonder if the box will keep the site just as open as they did the last time they were in the kitchen. It looks like they do have the rotate there to prep. And there's the opening in freezer, so they're not going to reinforce freezer off. It worked for them last time
5 seconds to insertion.
on the defense here. And I think we just need to see activity not with the one-dimensional push, sending everyone at bakery. I think they're gonna have to split up a little bit if they want to get an attacking win on this site.
So what they're doing is that they're using the box is using freezer as a choke point, because you can get in there, but to then get on site you've got a door and a large window which defenders can peek out quite easily, and if you get in you get killed. It seems like they've already got control of that bakery already.
Yeah, I don't think the box is too worried about them having bakery. They can go ahead and have it and all of the sweets inside, because they are not making it into the main course in the kitchen. Franklin
Well
taking some damage there. Well, getting poked here and there. Cry with the first kill. Taking out Kalex. And most of these players pushing in through bakery, but they do have one player off on the east side.
Attackers have located a bomb.
This attack is just getting harder and harder for activity. They keep losing players on the way in.
It's essential for Krikri to stay exactly where it is, because he's blocked, and if he moves he's going to get killed. But if he doesn't, they are going to forget about him.
And there's the Selma charge. They're going to open up that wall a little bit more and try to get control of prep. We saw Nomad swing in last time and get a kill. Did that air jab go where they wanted it to? It looks like it might have clipped. And Franklin gets down.
Oh, yeah, okay, he's ramped in. I was like, where's from?
Everyone holding angles. Nobody really wanting to commit to a fight here. Some bullets being sent. And Aru finds Cry finally. That very little health that he had there, but he did eat up a lot of time.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been
Panda
brought.
and Skyline both simultaneously get a kill.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Poco is able to finish off Panda. Wow, activity with the attacking win.
Yeah, again, gunfights have been won. The boxes was in a very good defensive position, and sadly they just lost their gunfights, and it's well played from activity.
It seemed like
Nothing really
leaving,
that could have been done different.
It seemed like leaving so many holes open into sight actually worked against them that time, as they tried to hold it, and activity was able to move through the holes and get some kills through the openings.
yeah, that's the risk. If you open up, it can be
Attackers
used
need to locate
against
and
you
defuse
as
as
well.
many bombs as they can.
Back down in kitchen again.
And yeah,
On match point after losing their last round here, the Box must feel pretty confident they do need to win one more round if they hope to stay on this map. And choosing to go back down into kitchen after losing here just shows me that they feel like they can win it. Same setup here again.
10 seconds remaining.
Leaving freezer open.
5 seconds left.
The rotate on bottom of red stairs there.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Okay, let's see if activity can finish off this map or if we'll be going into overtime.
yeah, same rotate. It's 6-5. It'll be an important round,
When we see
a deciding one.
3 activity players actually headed east towards freezer. And Buck going upstairs, getting on a drone. I wonder if Buck did not bring hard recharge. They do have the flashbangs, but it looks like they're going to come up above freezer anyways. Very different attack here from activity. Tenero gets the first pick. Alex going down early once again on Zofia. It didn't matter for them in that last attack, but with this changed push here, it might be a different story.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the box was expecting, and Jaeger's coming back up from red, going all the way up.
All the way up, yeah. And they're probably gonna come around and try to hit white stairs. They know that there's a heavy activity presence there. And if Franklin isn't watching the right way, it could be devastating. Franklin actually gets on a cam while doing the flank watch, choosing not to take out the default cam there. That's an interesting decision. Maybe not trying to give up his positioning just yet.
A bomb has been located.
Yeah, and we've got Crickery, I think, as well. That is on the first floor.
1 minute left. Bonsai getting a nade in there. Malusi taking some shots, but not connecting. Another grenade from Bonsai. Looks like that bounced back into freezer. That's all of Bonsai's utility. Is that a... Whoa.
Gemini's done.
Franklin does successfully take out the roam. Getting in that fight finally with Tenero. And now activity's going to start pushing in through freezer.
Oh, yeah, Pandaroo's in. It's
They
probably
could
in
go for a
as
plant
well.
here. Skyline gets another kill, giving them the advantage. 30 seconds left. The smokes are going out. Diffuser is going down. Pocos gets a kill.
Attackers are activating.
Diffuser successfully put down, and now activity is going to push back out. Ooh, they're fully leaving the diffuser there. It does not matter. Panda getting a kill there on Pocos. And there it is. Activity with the 7-5 win on map 1.
Yeah, 7-5, quite tough game, and tough lose for... Yeah, we've seen, what, 2 to 3 missed defense from the box on the kitchen. It's really a site that they'll need to work on, because the last 2 sites were kitchen. They lost them. They lost Bart as well, so it's a series of it is 3 rounds in a row lost to Activity E, and that must hurt. And previously they had put 2 rounds to equalize and actually take the lead 5-4, and to lose 7-4 on a map where 7-5, sorry, when you've taken the league on the 5-4 is quite hard, obviously.
Yeah, and it's gotta
yeah.
hurt for them to lose that round 2 from the attackers pushing through the freezer, which they've kept wide open. Attackers able to just capitalize on that and just push in through that way. So we are going to take a short break here before getting into map 2 of the final best of 2 of the weekend. Moving on to Oregon, and we will be right back with that. Alright everyone, the players are rejoining and the lobby is all ready to go. So welcome back to Playday 3 of the Rainbow Community Strife Tournament. If you are just joining up, we are in the middle of our final best of 2 for the weekend. And we have the box versus activity. And activity able to take map 1, 5-7. So pretty close game there. But activity just able to do a little bit better. And we'll be moving on to Oregon. Check and make sure both teams are ready.
Yeah.
And it looks
They
like
just
they're
said.
perfect. All right, we're
Don't
gonna
even
go
have
ahead
to
and
ask.
kick it off.
Yeah, and what we have to say as well is that Cafe was the Box's map, so they did lose their pick. So now they'll have to go onto, well, winning on Oregon, which is activity's peak, and they're actually starting in defense as well, which they have been very strong on. Activity. So we'll have to see how it goes in that second half, because we've seen the Box being, well, struggling a bit on their defensive size, um, with a Thatcher being banned on Oregon now.
Not really any big surprise there with the Thatcher ban. A lot of hard walls, and you're gonna want to open up different lines of sight, especially on Oregon, which is, as you said, a little bit more defender-sided.
Yeah. And Maverick, which I think is a magnificent ban. Why? Well, firstly, when you attack top floor, you can always have an Ash downstairs that just blows up whatever's not a guide, like bandit charges or maybe a mute jammer. An Ash can blow that, a Zofia can blow that, and anyone really under even IQ, so that you can open that little the dressing, isn't it? The little dressing in master. But on the red wall, on the red stairs, you can blow up downstairs as well, but it takes a considerable amount of time to just cross the whole map, especially from the outside, because if you go from the inside, well, there's a chance there'll be a roamer, which is why that Maverick is able to open a wall on that red tower, connector wall, and by banning him, you're making the job harder.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
definitely makes sense. And we saw Maverick get used quite a bit yesterday, and ever since he's been getting banned left and right all day today, so not a huge surprise there. I also believe yesterday on the French channel, I was able to catch the last game, and it was on Oregon, and I saw just how good Maverick is on this map. I think it was 9i6 that I was watching.
Yeah, pretty good team that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maverick being banned there, just not getting good
really
reviews on Yelp.
unusual site choice here going into the first round, or is it? I think it is, right? Meeting hall kitchen.
Yeah, it's a tough one to defend, in my opinion. You need quite a good strat, which involves a bit of roaming, especially on the top floor.
10 seconds to go.
It does tend to be preferred from dining room kitchen, because dining room kitchen is very closed, and you can get on site quite easily, open that wall from the small
Attackers
tower,
are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
and then all you have to do is cut the rotate on the 90 corridor, and take the bathroom, and you're on site. Whereas that site, there's just so many more rotates, and as you see, there's going to be 2 or 3 of them upstairs to defend that site.
Gotcha. And we see Clash upstairs on the defense for activity, which we saw in the first map. And while Clash and company were watching one way, the box was able to come in a different way and take them out. But looks like there's a lot protecting that Clash this time, along with the couple of other activity players to back them up. It's gonna be much harder to find a way in behind. And Kalex gets the first kill of the map. And Pocos, that's their entry fragger. Ash, that's not someone that you want to go down, especially first like that.
Not before making at least one kill, no.
Flash going out. Clippy trying to make a play. Not able to pull anything off there. Not even a little bit of damage. And Sledge is now getting shocked by the Clash. This Clash is really slowing things down. Ooh.
That is a big oof. Perfect timing from Calyx.
Wow. Clash nearly single-handedly stopping that entire attack there as the rest of the defenders are able to play around them.
Yeah, on that side, as we said at the start, it was going to be a stronghold on the top, and the box knew that. What I am quite disappointed to see is a one-dimensional push on that top floor. Well, two-dimensional if you count the push in the attic, but that last push was too late. You needed it earlier.
Yeah.
And it was a response to not being able to do a one-dimensional push, and they decided to get that extra help. You should have had that from the beginning. And drone, they've been so good at droning on Cafe at the start during the 6 first rounds in attack, and it just seems like they've stopped. I've seen one drone since the Ash tried to get in, and it resulted in her dying. And then no one drone. They just focused on that Clash, which is not even an objective, which is on the top. You need to take that top floor. You need someone on that big window, near small tower. You need a 2/3 dimensional push to get out that Jaeger and that Clash.
Clash being the only walking shield on defense, their job is not to get a bunch of kills, they're just simply there to be a distraction, and they were the absolute best distraction they could be in that first round, and the box just putting absolutely all of their focus on them, not droning, not paying attention to the other players, and looks like Clash going all the way outside the building here.
Again, it was the focus that was put, yes, on that Clash, but on the Clash alone, and not even the person, the Calyx, which was right behind her. And that's the problem.
Ooh, Skyline gets an early pick again on Zofia. Once again, we see the box losing one of their entry fraggers within the first minute of the round.
Yeah, who was going to help the Ibana open the attic wall as well. From below. So you can't open now.
I have to believe that it's also a lack of droning that made that possible, as they didn't see that Jaeger was on the stairs there. Ibana trying to come in, Pandaroo getting a little bit aggressive, maybe overextending slightly, but they're able to come back down the stairs and bring it back. And once again, Clash being a huge distraction. It looks like the attackers are trying their best to ignore her as they open up some hatches. Looks like we might see a push down Freezer since Clash has such a strong presence. The back of Garage. Sledge hanging back though. No, gonna come back. Throwing it out a little bit. Hatches are opening up.
Still quite a lot of time, and it is a 4v4 after all. They need to get rid of Calyx, which is he's been fragging, to say the least.
It's going to be a tough push on Freezer there. Sledge and Hibana now coming down into Laundry Room, an area that is often forgotten by defenders, but there is a lot of utility there. Bulletproof cam, the Aruni gate, as well as one of the defenders holding an angle on the site.
Yeah, there's an angle with they've made holes in the wall and there's a shield, so not really a safe passage.
Leo has worked their way up. Oh, they are finally able to successfully take out Pandaroo. Looks like Leu caught them up above, maybe looking down the hatch or something. See Goyo playing up above, getting ready to make a play on this late push that Box is going to have to do. This could be huge here. or activity if they're able to pull it off, and that's the diffuser and the nitro cell to follow it up. Huge play there, and activity get another defensive round win.
Big round, especially that them last 2 kills on Banzai. He's not telling the attackers he's here. He's hidden in the shadow upstairs. Boom goes the first guy. Diffuser down with 10 seconds to go. You've got to rush on that diffuser. C4. End of the day. Job done.
Yeah, great plays right there. Okay, going up to second floor now. They've successfully held 2 different sites on Oregon.
Yeah, we've had to wait till the 3rd round to see a top floor defense.
Attackers need to locate and
But they've been
defuse the bomb.
confident they've won their first 2 defense, so there's nothing to be said about it. But maybe we were expecting to see it earlier on the attacking side.
The box is bringing a lot of soft breach here.
Yeah, we'll probably see a banner do the rotate, so Creekree's gonna probably go with Plippy to open the attic, and then I might see Plippy rotate to open the other side if they decide to do a 2-dimensional push.
5 seconds to insertion.
We'll have to see. It does take quite long.
Attacker's objective is to locate
Yeah, it
a
takes
bomb.
about a good 30 seconds to get from Red Tower to the other side of the map.
Yeah, we'll have to see a quick attack here. Quick, well-executed attack. If the box hopes to actually get into the site. Plippy pushing double window here, going for a direct push, choosing not to go for master bedroom, and getting really aggressive here, holding this angle. If they die, that's their hard breach on.
Yeah, a lot of face checking there for hard breach, which you don't want to see.
And using some of those pellets there to actually disable the Aruni gate instead of one of the flashbangs. And in goes a drone.
Bomb located by attackers.
Oh,
That is nasty.
wow. Droning
That is
fully
a
in the open.
nasty play.
Aruni just comes right out, sees the drone come in. Ooh, double kill there for Leo on Sledge. That could put them back in the fight.
Drop the diffuser.
Banzai able to get some damage out there. Pokos picks up a kill. And it looks like while everyone was focused on the Habana, the rest of the box have been pushing in from different ways here.
Yeah, it's still a bit messy.
Very, very messy. They're trying to get the floor opened up there, and instead of using a breach from either Ash or Zofia, they throw a grenade. Oh my gosh, the grenade does nothing to open up the floor. What was the thought process there? Both attackers taking a little bit of damage.
Yeah, it's because Ash doesn't have any hard breaches left. I mean soft breaches. She's used them up. I don't know where she's used them,
Wow. Yeah,
but she's gotten rid of them.
you'd almost just decide not to even go for that at that point. They have the player advantage, they have time, but they're taking their sweet time pushing the site. They don't even have control of the diffuser yet. There it is.
Yeah, they're just lacking of that info on that second player. But they do know that Jaeger's not really prone to rotate.
Ooh, Sledge hitting the Ella mine there. And there's the swing from the Ella. She's able to pull it off.
Yeah, the
Another
Rudy,
Ella mine, and wow. Skyline with the double kill there. The attackers had the player advantage, having it as a 3v2, especially with so much time still left on the clock, but they waste so much time there trying to cook a grenade and blow a hole open in the bottom of the floor, which ultimately just damages them, making strange rotations, and then they decide to separate and push in, and they all just get taken out on the way finally into sight.
Yeah, you can clearly see now the psychological side, which is starting to hit. It's the 6th round in a row that activity is able to pull off. That's 6 heartbreaking defeats
Attackers need to locate and defuse
for
bombs.
the box, both in attack and defense. It must hurt mentally, and I know the box work a lot on kind of like bringing the mental up and down. They've talked in end of matches interviews that when they're not doing well, they really need something. They need someone, an individual, to make a move to kind of come back into the game, and they really struggle with losing that many rounds in a row, and that's what we're seeing now. So we have to see a reaction, otherwise this could turn into a pretty quick game.
Yeah, and activity is going back to Meeting Hall Kitchen once again. I believe this is the first site that we saw them on. And with a solid win with the Clash playing upstairs, they do have Clash up there once again. Looks like they're going to be pulling the same exact strategy here. Let's see if the box brings more to the table this time.
Yeah, well, they're deciding to attack from a completely different side, and I think they're going to just try and push on sites. They're checking downstairs. And a push on site could be interesting because there's not going to be that many people on site, about 3.
Yeah, I would love to see a direct push here and maybe an early plant. That could be just what they need to get the advantage. Kalex taken out. Plippy. There goes one of their hard breachers, but they did bring Ace this time, so they do have a backup. Poco's taking out Bonsai, and they are going to start opening up into A. Alex coming back down inside Skyline with a kill.
Yeah, I don't think we've got the info that Calyx just dropped back down on objective.
Alex is looking up. Oh! Comes out just in time. Pretty even damage there from Kalex and Tenero as they both get almost exactly the same amount of bullets on each other. Ooh, and down goes Kalex through the drone hole while they're looking up. Oh, Tenero almost with a huge play there, but Skyline finds a 3rd kill. And now Skyline comes down, 4th kill.
Yeah, he's got his game on. Skyline today. Pulled quite a few, I think it's the 3rd 4K he's pulled out. Really pulling his team up, but I feel like Skyline is highlighting the domination from activity on this map. There's some really good ideas coming from the box, and we're just not able to pull them through. You know, they're intelligent players. That kill through the drone hole is just pure map awareness and game sense. But then you see players pushing in and face checking when they need to be droning. They need to get that top floor control before peeking into objective. And that's what worries me a bit for the rest of the map.
Yeah, I know you said this map is defender-sided, so the best case scenario we could have now is Box going into the switch 2-4, which might not be that bad if their defense is just as strong as activity, but they're going to have to win the next 2 rounds. And activity looking really strong. The Box's morale has to be definitely taking a hit.
Yeah, they need a strong round to come back into the game. I fear that a 5-0 would be maybe a bit too much.
Yeah.
But nothing's done. 4-2 is a very good split on Oregon. So we'll see.
Okay, here we go. Round 5. Flippy getting right in there with the Ash breaching charge. A lot of players peeking the same angle here, and Panda finds one of them with the SMG-11, and now they can back off. They've gotten the opening pick. No need to keep holding that angle and stay that aggressive, but Jaeger is holding an angle there, and Flippy gets the kill, evening it back out. Oh, looks like they're really worried about this top 4 play.
It's pretty well played in defense because you're opening that them holes, and even if you're not holding them, you're making the attackers lose so much time because they have to check just because of the possibility that.
Oh, Leo with the
someone.
free fire gets the intel from the drone. And another player upstairs in meeting.
Yeah, they have the info that one's meeting. That means only 2 can be on objective. That's why they're rotating, because they know the push is possible.
There's the utility clear. Oh, Cry goes down. Nade kill.
Oh,
3-2 Cry is still down, but not out. Will Leo be able to get the res here? It looks like they will. None of these defenders are pushing out.
3v2, they've got to stay in. Good position from the Jaeger there, even though he's been seen.
Attackers have located a bomb.
The defenders, there might only be 2 of them, but they do have the HP advantage.
They're going to try and flush him out with the Ash coming from the back stairs.
Yeah, let's see if Ash can pull off the kill. Getting hit by the Banshee there. Oh, Jaeger knows they're coming.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
That's going to be able to take out the Banshee, but is it too late? As Sledge goes down, Jaeger connects with the head. It's all up to Cry. And down they go. Kalex finishing off the final attacker there. And it is going to be 5-0.
5-0, there's not been any plans so far. Yeah, it's tough. Must be a really tough round. Tough game to go through. Before the switch, there's still one round, and what you'll hear shouting in activities, Bob Discord or whatever, is just put that 6th round, just bury them alive.
Yeah.
And if we need to see a reaction, we need it now, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you have to put 6 rounds straight.
Attackers need to locate
These
and
defenders
defuse as many
going
bombs as they can.
back up to 2nd floor, and the box is choosing not to bring any hard breach this time. I do apologize if you are watching and the audio seems a little bit off. It's definitely fuzzy for me.
It's Ubisoft. It's the game's still in beta. That's all I like to say.
Someday they'll get it. Someday they'll get it figured out. Maybe
in 10 years. Yeah, 10.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 5 seconds.
All right, activity setting up again. Their final defense on
Attackers
the
are
map.
heading out to defuse a bomb.
Actually, it's a new DLC which is called Sound in Siege.
You gotta pay for it.
Yeah, you've got to pay for it. It's partnership with EA.
Monthly subscription.
Yeah.
You don't. If you miss a month, you know your audio's gone.
Yeah, $4.99 only. Limited time. And you get the 2 first levels of the battle pass for free. That's the incentive.
Ooh, Leo pushing in there. No droning happening right now. There goes the drones. And Leo does get the ping. Tries to go for the wall bang. Not able to find anyone. The soft ping is there. Pocos and Leo pushing the kitchen. Trying to flush out that defender. I do want to mention that we have seen activity down just as bad as they are right now on Playday 1 and still pulled off a reverse sweep. So I am definitely not counting activity out even if they aren't able to pull something off in this round. We've seen them come back from being down just as far before, and they could do it again here on Playday 3.
Nothing's impossible.
Exactly.
We've got a Franklin that is...
Bonsai getting pushed. Poco's just sprints right into them. And down they go. Bonsai low health, but they are still controlling 1st floor. And these attackers are going to have to spend even more time trying to flush her out. Gets another kill. Franklin with a kill. Bonsai with a 3rd kill there. Flawless defensive round.
That must hurt. That must really hurt. We are talking 9 rounds in a row lost by the box. 9 rounds of, I don't know, just them not playing at their level. Quite clearly, when you go from a 5-4 lead on your map, that you end up losing 7-4, 7-5, apologies, and on the next one you're 6 down 0 at the switch. One error is the game.
Yeah, we find ourselves here on match point. Box finally switching to defense. And they're going to have to win the next 6 rounds here. They're going to have to play just as well as Activity has been playing. And just not sure if they have it in them. They are bringing the Clash out just as Activity did on their defense. And Clash was such an important piece of the defense for Activity. So,
Yeah, not only did it waste time, not only did it focus 5 people on it, but it also just let them in a trap of
10
just
seconds left
dying.
before insertion.
And it seems like they completely forgot that there was 4
5
other
seconds to
players
go.
on the map.
yeah.
Attackers must locate and defuse
Okay,
the
here we
bomb.
go. Round 7. Looks like these attackers coming in construction. And gonna clear out big tower here.
Yeah, no real push from Freezer so far. Same
Bomb
defensive
located by
setup,
attackers.
quite. Oh, we've got the sound back.
Hey! Well, that's gonna help.
Thank you, Ubisoft.
Yeah, the audio did mess up a little bit there, but it was just in-game. Nothing much we can do about that. Bonsai sending some grenades in, trying to flush out the defensive player holding that breach. Uh-oh. Ooh! Big lag spike there.
Totally not there.
Wow, I don't know exactly what that was. I'm glad it wasn't another disconnect because this is definitely an important round to watch.
The next 6, if they do happen, will be the most important rounds.
Clash has 2 of these attackers on them with not a whole lot of support, doing a very good job of shoving them backwards, putting out a little bit of damage there. Overall, just being incredibly annoying, just like any Clash player is. And Cry gets the first pick. Ooh, the refrag. Poco's with the pick. And it's kicking off here. 2 players still trying to push this Clash out of the 3 of them, so they know where 2 of the players are. But they don't have eyes on Panda, and Panda is able to get a kill on Poco's. Down to a 3v3. Tenero doing a great job holding the attackers back. Wasting a lot of time. 50 seconds left. Leo knows they're going to be coming down this way. Oh, man. Very close on that shotgun blast. Zophia's aim was just a little bit off as they took out only about 45% of the health there. Leo able to land that 1 shotgun blast necessary. Franklin with a kill. Down to a 2v2. Solid kill there from Leo. And now you're in a position you never want to be in. Franklin is in a 1v2 with a Clash and any other alive defender. Oh, goes for the melee on the Clash. Knocks the shield back, but does not follow up. Finishes the reload. Leo gets the kill there. The Box do get a round win on the map.
That's gonna boost the morale up.
Yeah, they gotta be feeling good after that. Close one though, very close round.
Very close harm, and the round, the harm's been done.
Right.
That's the thing, is that it's 6-1. You cannot have any more close rounds because they could tip over the edge. And that activity is, they've lost one round. They're like, oh, we just need to put the next one.
Certainly.
And they'll keep saying that until the Bucks have put 5 rounds in.
Yeah.
So
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
it's just a dangerous position. Nothing's impossible. We've seen pro league teams even come back from the
exactly.
dead.
Yeah, it comes up just about every day. There's a reason why I love Rainbow Six Siege so much, and it's because of these situations where anything can happen, even if you are way down, if you're down players, down bodies, you still have the potential to win just about anything.
10 seconds to go.
Box choosing to go up on second floor here, and they
5
bring
seconds
out
to
Goyo. Very interesting.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Didn't really help them last time, but it is a good operator to have, especially on this site. Just entry denial, mainly.
Nomad with the early air jabs there to stop the south side jump out.
Alright, all of them.
That's all the air jabs. We'll have to wait and see if those will actually be for value. We do have Franklin and Pandaroo pushing master bedroom, so there is the potential that one of these defenders jump out and go for the pick there on the roof, but honestly, I just don't think that's very likely. I think the box is going to play their hands or their cards really close to their chest and not do anything they don't absolutely have to do. Oko's taking a little damage there from a grenade. Alex gets the entrance kill on Leo.
Oof.
That's Jaeger down. Ooh, but there is a down on Pandaroo, and that's the diffuser down as well. And no other
gonna waste time.
attackers around. Yeah, this is going to be really tough. Another kill from Cry there with one of the activity players bleeding out. Nomad's having to come back down to go for the risky res here, and Cry patiently waiting. They don't have the nitro cell, so not really going to be able to make a huge play there, but still, you know, kind of peeking it. Putting the pressure. Ooh, takes some damage there. Oh my gosh. Nomad just walks right in. Cry forced all the way back into the corner with little health here.
Yeah, they've taken the
Walking in,
advantage
hits
of
the Banshee a little bit. They have to know that they're close. They are opening into games as well. The defenders are in a tough position here. Cry doing absolutely everything they can to try and hold Master, but it doesn't work out in the end. Skyline gets a pick. Pandaroo gets a kill. Oh, excuse me. That was Bonsai that got a kill there.
Yeah, from downstairs. Yeah.
It's not
Now they
looking
can
good.
push.
For the defenders, Tenero gets aggressive, and it pays off. That is a player down as well as the diffuser. So they've got to know they have diffuser control. Tenero watching closely. Plippy gets a kill on Bonsai. 2v1, 17 seconds left. They have diffuser control.
15 seconds to go.
They just have to be patient. Plippy putting a little bit of pressure. There's the diffuser grab, and Plippy's ready with the SMG-11. The box bring back the defense and stay on this map one more round.
Yeah, round after round, it's always close. It comes to a 2v1 or a 1v1. But they're still hanging there. They are still alive. And these wins, especially when they're close, will give them so much confidence that they can do it.
Absolutely. I said they were going to play with their cards close to their chest, but you do have to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And Tenero goes for a very risky swing into Master Bedroom, and it pays off as they were able to find that attacker in there with the diffuser. Huge kill right there, and definitely set them up for winning that round.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
The box will have to win 4 more defensive rounds to put it into overtime. 4 more rounds in a row. Will they have what it takes?
It's down to AVE's strategy as well. Activity. It's what they want to get out of it. What kind of pressure do they want to put on them? Because they know that they're only one round away from a 2-0 win.
10 seconds to insertion.
Which really wouldn't reflect the first map.
5
It
seconds
was so
remaining.
close. But they have been able to edge it, and then they've gone on a
Attackers are moving out to
round
locate a bomb and
streak.
defuse it.
And their aim is to stop the Bucks from doing the same.
Definitely. And here comes activity. You're going to be clearing out big tower here. You see a lot of droning going on.
Exactly what the Bucks was doing in the first map, and helps you cover ground quite fast, effectively, efficiently. I mean,
Looks like they're going to start going for the roam clear now.
that mute jammer, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, trying to take their time getting in. They're not going to be able to hit it from below either without taking a fight. Pandaroo throwing the Selma charge on every different part of that hard wall, hoping to get something through. And there's the grenade. It looks like that did take the mute jammer off, and they're going to be able to start pushing the roamers, but half of the round has been eaten up.
Yeah, only to open the attic, which is... It's a good point of control to have, but you do get... There's that choke point when you go down, where Krikri is.
Pretty one-sided
is still
push from
there.
the attackers. As we come down to 1 minute left. Skyline getting the first pick there on Cry. Bonsai gets downed. Pandaroo. It's another kill on these defenders. Nitro Cell comes out.
Poco's still down the back. That could hurt.
Oh, and the wall into meeting is getting opened up. Poco's goes down to ace. 2v5. Still lots of time in the round. It looks like activity are going to be going for a plant here. Oh, nope, not necessary. A flawless round from activity to win the map.
It was to be expected. 6-0 is a lot of a gap. It's not impossible, but just one mistakes, one lost gunfight can just switch it all around. And it's what happened today. I think even Leo's on 9 kills is such a great performance, but they've been losing too many gunfights tonight.
Yeah. Well, GG's to both of the teams. Activity able to take both of the maps. And that's all we have for you today. So thank you all so much for coming out and watching. That's going to be all for Playday 3. If you enjoyed the show, if you want to continue watching these teams as they go through the tournament will be continuing on for another month. The finals aren't until the end of May, so there's still a lot more Siege to be played. And we do best of 2s every Saturday and Sunday right here. So make sure to follow, come and support your teams, come and support us, and hopefully there will be many more tournaments to come here for the English channel. Thanks to Rainbow Community Corporation for organizing the event. Thanks to the teams for coming out and playing, and thanks to you guys for coming and supporting. We will be back again next weekend with Playday 4. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you next week.
You're around.